Welcome back, chess fans. We're here again with Beating the Bots. Today, we're going to take on Elani. Elani is hailing from Greece, and she's another 400 rated bot. And let's see if Elani is going to be making the same type of moves that the other 400 rated bots have made in the past. Now, the first thing I can say about this is C6 is one of the legitimate first moves for black in this position. This move indicates a Carol Khan type opening strategy. I'm going to ignore it. I normally don't play this system. Okay, this is also not a terrible first move because it does, or second move, it does attack in the center, and it suggests that black wants to, be a player or a contender. So anyway, I'm just going to continue and get my king safe. I'm going to develop my bishop to an active square. Now, this queen move is one of the first bot related moves that we've seen in this game because the queen blocks in the bishop and also does not get the king any closer to getting safe, right? So I'm just going to calmly castle, and let's see what else the bot chooses to do here. Moves the queen a second time. So now one of the things that we should highlight is um, avoid moving your pieces, one singular piece, more than one time in the beginning of the game before you get your king safe. So some might argue, hey, the bot made an inaccuracy by putting the queen on e7 and then attempted to correct it by moving the queen to f6 on the very next move. You might be able to argue that, but I would have suggested possibly that, black could have tried to fix their position by playing g6, bishop g7, and then knight f6 and just dealing with the position as it was rather than moving one piece more than one time. Because now, not you freed up space for the bishop, but you took away a square for the knight. So I'm not so sure that there's any type of advantage. So with all that said, I'm going to just charge in the center. My king has now castled. I'm not worried about any type of attack over here on me. So let's get busy on this guy's king. Now, I might just take this with the pawn because it's a tempo on the queen, and the queen does in fact move. Let's see, what else can we do? I might just jump here and double attack. Yes, it was allowed. So this is a double attack on the f7 pawn. And in this case, this is going to be a fork, which is going to win some material. But before I do it, should I grab the knight or should I try to go for the queen? I'm going to go for the queen first because it does put the king in check, and that's a free queen. So let's go ahead and eat that. And now let's see what this knight's going to do. The knight chooses to do nothing, so we'll grab that piece off the board. And now a light check here along this diagonal, keep the king moving. Pawn takes pawn, forking the bishop and the rook. We're going to take the bishop actually because I want to be able to start some type of mating attack on this king. So bishop check here, and queen check here, I guess. Let's just try to circle around. Oh, that's mate right there. Is it not mate? Oh, it's got this square. Okay. Now that's annoying. All right, so there goes Elani. Elani raced her king clear across the board. I'm sorry. Raced, oh, I can't draw arrows. Okay. Raced the king clear across the board. Never got the king safe. Never really was a contender in the center of the board. All of the things that we like to talk about, and just got basically run over. We're going to try to play Elani one more time and see if there is some consistency with that presentation. So once again, get into the center. Okay, Elani Grip jumps in the center this time. That's good. I'm going to develop my knight. Now, I don't like this move, even though this is what is called a pawn chain. The f7 square, which is this square, is the weakest square on the board, and it's the only square that's protected solely by the king. So I'm going to develop my bishop and aim at that very weak square. I'm going to get my king castled, and that's going to probably be the focal point of my attack. I don't have an immediate way to get over there. Actually, knight here is going to be interesting, but I'm going to choose to develop this knight as well because of the potential tempo. Now maybe I go, let's look. Where does this queen go? I like the idea of the queen returning, so let's go over here and see what happens. Okay, the queen did return. So now this move will suggest queen check. Knight takes pawn. If the pawn captures, we're taking the rook, and that is a rook. The knight is pinned. We're gonna have to take it. The king only has this square. So let's check this way. Not okay, good. So now I really wanted to try to get some kind of mate. Okay, check. Let's just do this. Check here. King has to step here. We'll take the bishop. If queen takes, it does not take. All right, we'll keep our knight because if the queen takes the bishop, does not, just gives the queen away. Okay, fan. Get closer and see if this bishop, okay, the bishop is not going anywhere. Actually happening here, like check. Can we get another piece involved? Don't like the fact that this is pressuring my queen and bishop. Can't seem to do anything about it. How do I get another piece involved? Need my queen up here. So let's go up here right away and threaten checkmate. Okay, good. So now let's just push this pawn. Oh, knight takes bishop is the thing. Then this is check. Knight cannot take because we mate. All right, so we'll just take this. And now queen takes pawn is going to be a problem for this rook. All right, we'll take the rook. Why? Because it's easier to calculate when you don't have any pieces. All right, check. Clearly cannot escape anywhere in this area. So calmly checking this guy should be GG. And Elani is out of there. So we're going to go ahead and say, hey, if you enjoyed seeing me beat Elani, let me know. If you also have beat Elani, let me know in the comments below. Feedback is important. Press that sub button and turn on notifications. Thank you.